Located along bustling Hill Street opposite Funan Digital Mall, the oldest existing fire station commemorated its centennial year in 2009 and primarily serves the fire emergency needs of Singapore's central business district while being a historical and cultural monument. The station evolved throughout its 100 years and comprises of a 1909 central building, a 1926 rear extension, a 1954 office quarter extension, and a 1998 annex. The fire station greets one with a symmetrical face and a central hall plan in that the protruding middle portion suggests the main entrance, which opens up to the engine garage. Situated along Hill Street, its front, a rhythmic repetition of identical doors and windows, speaks of regularity, a desirable feature in Georgian town planning. Imported red steel bricks, reminiscent of Georgian architecture's common building material and color, are used generously. Its arched doorways with fan lights are usually the only part of the exterior with elaboration. Queens, the cornerstones of brick walls commonly used in Georgian architecture to give the impression of strength and firmness to the outline of the building, are represented on the central block and especially on the tower, albeit using plaster instead of stone or brick. The lively, iconic brickwork facade of exposed red bricks and white rusticated plaster bands framing bright red garage doors along with terrace and lanterns belong to the Jacobean architecture. In the days of military fortifications, terrace were used to provide a defensive position against fire from the adjoining wall. In the central fire station, traditional terrace have been adapted and scaled down as mini projections attached to the pilasters. Compared to Georgian buildings, neoclassical ones have bigger windows and window panes that are reflected on the station's facade, generously filling up every area except for the pilasters and slight pediment. Pediments are found in Georgian architecture, but they are usually open pediments. The central fire station has a closed pediment similar to those found in neoclassical style, with simple details within it, and detailing on such buildings is always white. The traditional Eastern vernacular-style illegal pitch roof was built on the third story of the 1926 extension. The large roof is high, providing a veranda, allowing hot air to rise, improving air circulation and cooling down the building and its users. The windows on the right in the 1926 extension have been adapted to this tropical environment. Instead of solid walls, the bottom half has fixed timber louvers installed. Timber louvered casement windows with glass fan lights above fill the upper half, allowing wind and natural light through while omitting rain, very much like windows found in the colonial bungalows and typical shop houses. In continuation of late Georgian style, the office quarters had used red bricks paired with white windows fitted with fan lights and white narrow overhangs just below the roofline in memory of rustifications. The extension's facade is stepped back in 3 steps, adding its own character while merging with the central block. As this was an office building, the windows had glass instead of timber louvers. Earmarked for preservation by the Preservation of National Monuments Board due to its significant historical importance, redevelopment and restoration replaced the original dormitory with the 1998 annex. Additional application of modern materials such as perforated aluminium panels and tinted glass alongside new construction methods gave an up-to-date feel to the design. The combination respected the old without slavishly imitating it. Taking advantage of Fort Canning Park, the annex extends its view to the visual continuity of the foliage. The central fire station has passed the test of time, war, peace, and technological advances through a hybridity of ideals expressed through architecture. Like its rock-solid, sturdy, unwavering design that permeates its ideals and vision, perhaps the central fire station is meant to stay for as long as it is able to remain relevant to the people and the environment.